We know not everyone can keep up with all the news from this week, and that's why CBS News Colorado has gathered stories that topped our website from the last 5 days. We have your reporters all across Colorado, and today we're taking a look at their stories, which garnered the most interest on CBSColorado.com. Your investigator, Katie Weiss, has been examining the negative impact forever chemicals, or PFAS, have had on the human body for years, and it seems viewers have taken an extreme interest in that. Her story about how in 2026 Colorado will ban products with PFAS in them topped our website and was one of CBS News' best performing stories across the country all week. Check it out.
This new law will affect all kinds of things we buy and use every day that are made using something called per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS. They're called forever chemicals because of how durable they are, which makes them great ingredients for things like waterproof clothing, nonstick cookware as well. The problem is, as we use those products each day, PFAS can build up in the body and can increase the risk of serious health problems, including cancer, heart disease, and infertility. Some of the clothes you wear every day, the wax under your skis, even some hygiene products women use month after month can contain toxic PFAS. Congratulations. 13-year-old Mavi Chator of Arvada doesn't want this stuff sticking around any longer. That's why she testified at the Capitol this spring in support of a law change.
They bioaccumulate in all living beings, which includes our food, even in our water, our soil, all over our ecosystem, now in animals, and now even in our bodies. It's seen even in fetuses, and it causes so many health effects.
Starting in 2026, some of your favorite products will change or go away because they contained PFAS.
Dental floss. That one really got me.
State Senator Lisa Cutter sponsored the bill. She and other advocates celebrated its passage this week. She says by 2028, the law will also ban the sale of all PFAS-treated clothes and waterproof outdoor apparel. What would you say to critics who are concerned that, this might mean that their clothes won't work as well when they need them to?
Well, I think we're smart people. There's lots of innovation and there's lots of things going already in that space. I think that if we don't point people in that direction through legislation, then they're never going to have an incentive to change. There's lots of things we can do to create products that are durable and, water resistant without resorting to harmful chemicals.
But some critics warn this state law may only end up increasing consumer costs.
It's really hard coming up against a powerful lobby, and they spend a lot of money ensuring that these chemicals can continue being put into our products and make profits for these companies. I think there's alternatives, and I have faith that we're going to be able to continue developing those.
And Mavi says her fight for public health won't stop here.
We still have such a long way to go. PFAS has been banned from so many products, but we still have so many other products, and globally we have to ban it everywhere.
The American Chemistry Council, an organization representing many industries that rely on PFAS, says PFAS are integral to thousands of products that we use every day and are an important enabling technology for key sectors of the economy, including aerospace, autos, semiconductors, electronics, alternative energy, pharmaceuticals, healthcare, building and construction, and agriculture. But they add that they hope that regulations in the future are science-based and not outright bans on PFAS. I'm Katie Weiss, covering Colorado First.
Your investigator, Brian Moss, is the only reporter in Colorado uncovering this issue. Safety officials at DIA are now on alert after 2 separate incidents involving workers run over by vehicles, which are not uncommon. According to the airport, there have been 2 instances where drivers have been struck by vehicles in just the last 9 months. An investigation done by DIA ruled one of the incidents was caused by a dirty windshield that created sun glare. Work records show the driver responsible had already worked 6 days that week and 71 hours the week prior. This was a violation of the company's fatigue management plan. Brian spoke to a top safety official at DIA about the incident.
The system failed, and we need to do something to make sure that that's not continuing in the future.
Krabenhoff said he could not share the specific actions being taken by the airport amid impending lawsuits. Brian did not receive any comment from the company employing the driver responsible for the crash, but DIA says every driver has to go through extensive training before making their way to the airfield. Your reporter in Douglas County, Olivia Young, is following concerns from a Castle Rock community where residents received a letter saying they need to pay an extra $13,000 for hail damage repairs. It stated it would go toward the association's insurance deductible. Castlewood Ranch residents say their roofs were replaced in 2019 and not all of the roofs had damage. They're now collecting signatures asking for more details and transparency. In the mountains, your reporter Spencer Wilson is following a battle between church and state that's now drawing national attention. This all stems from the town of Dillon's amphitheater hosting the Dillon Community Church for more than 40 years. Now other groups say the process for booking the space isn't fair and could be unconstitutional. The Dillon Town Council has paused church services until a more inclusive plan is created. In Denver, police are on the hunt for 8 armed suspects after they were caught on camera robbing a jewelry store in the middle of the day. This happened Monday afternoon at a store on West 38th Avenue. Police say the thieves entered the store, held everyone at gunpoint, and got away with millions of dollars in merchandise. The store's manager tells your reporter in Denver, Jasmine Arenas, that in all of about 3 minutes, her employees were terrified.
Just looking at the video and how everything happened so quickly, it's just a very scary thought that it could have been our last day, and we're thankful it's not.
If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers. For a more in-depth look at stories from all of your reporters across Colorado and the rest of the news you may have missed this week, you can visit our website, cbscolorado.com.